in Lake Placid. There's the iconic ski jumps. This is the final game here in the women's scholastic division. And we had some great highlights this morning. Notre Dame played in an unbelievable game against Maryland. Here's some highlights right here. Look at these highlights here. Joined in the booth by Brian Whitmer. And Brian, it was an exciting game. The Golden Domers got off to the lead here in the first couple minutes of the game. They were up considerably, 3-0, but all of a sudden we had quite a comeback.
Just absolutely phenomenal team game. You know, just from start to finish, it was a more controlled team game than we saw out of the Free State guys, girls.
Yeah, so this game got out to a 6-3, and next thing you know, you think Notre Dame, they're in total control of it, the Golden Domers, and you can see some of these awesome goals from these future stars of women's lacrosse. But then all of a sudden, this is the second game. This was pretty much a rout in the second game.
The onus is going to be on the Cat offense to have the exact same performance that they did last time. They were scoring at will, and we're going to see if we can repeat that today.
So we're about to start. This is Northwestern up against the future Golden Domers, and I'm now joined in the commentary box by Ashley Gersick-Murphy, who's the CEO of the Summit Lacrosse Ventures, former All-American goalie at Northwestern. You've got to be pretty excited about this.
Yeah, this is phenomenal. Just to watch this level of play at the high school level. These girls are so talented and athletic, and even watching them play some of the college rules this week has just been really impressive.
The growth of the women's game, I'm not going to bring up how many more years ago you were in the game, but the growth of the women's game has exploded in the United States. And how about the talent we see here in the field?
It's really exciting. Just, again, the athleticism and talent of these girls. They're so receptive. You know, some of them have never played with these rules, and just to be able to learn and adapt and come in here and perform like this is pretty impressive.
What does this mean to some Summit Lacrosse Ventures to host this type of a high-level competition?
Well, you know, we're really proud. You know, through the 29 years of the Lake Placid Summit Classic, some of the greatest players in the game have been on these fields. And for me to see the girls' scholastic tournament be bigger than the boys this year is definitely a source of pride. And to watch these girls, I was just watching the 14U championship there on Field 4, and these girls coming up are just so talented.
What's fueled the growth of the game?
I just think, the athleticism of these girls, and we've got great coaches in the game, and it's an exciting sport.
And how do you like your time spent here in Lake Placid? You've been coming here for a long time. You've been, how many years you've been here, but there's our first score of the game. But what do you think about everything that's happened here in Lake Placid?
Oh, it's a special place. You know, I grew up here playing hockey, and then started playing lacrosse here for many years, and then got married here. So right now we're here and we do a lot of work, but a pretty beautiful place for an office.
And as you look at this game here, you're the CEO of the Summit Lacrosse Ventures. Do you have to be neutral here, or are you going to be a Northwestern rooter?
I'm neutral. I'm a Cats fan for life, but I'm neutral.
And what do you know, man? The Cats were unbelievable the way they dominated the North Carolina team. Were you impressed with that?
Yep. The Golden Domer Free State game was much closer. Golden Domers pulled it out right at the end there, whereas the Cats were strong throughout that entire game and really pulled away on the Tar Heels, Navy Blue.
So last question. I mean, look at these female athletes. I mean, how fast does the sport come?
Oh, it's really exciting. It's really exciting. You know, for us, it's important that the game is in good hands for many years to come. And as we say to these girls, be leaders on and off the field. And you know, the Summit Society tenets of camaraderie, competition, and respect. I think the game's going to be in good hands for many years with these girls, and it's really exciting.
Well, Ashley, thanks for your time here in the booth, and I know you got a lot of responsibilities. I know you deep down inside you're rooting for Northwestern.
Thanks, John.
Well, we got a 1-0 lead here, and we'll get our expert, Brian Whitmer, back in here. There's a shot on goal, and that just tied it up. 1-1. Well, we had a former All-American goalie from Northwestern just here in the booth in front of you.
And now you got me, yeah.
Well, but, hey, it's 1-1. What do you think here? I mean, two fantastic teams with a similar look of athleticism.
in 4 years you'll be watching this on TV, on ESPN. This is future national championship contender girls. We're promised a 1-goal game, 2-goal game. I don't know who's going to come out on top, but we're promised a tight game here today. These are two high-flying offenses backed up by two great goaltenders. So that's going to be an interesting, matchup.
Well, we talked about the speed of both teams in both of their games, and we saw it here early. So 1-1.
Now, if you remember, we had the Cats. Her name was Isabella. Just want to get the pronounced Skane. Isabella Skane was. You see her top there. She had about 4 goals. We weren't keeping official stats, but easily 4 goals out of the 12 scored.
Look at that defense.
All right, am I free? Clear?
Calling foul there. Quick restart.
Domers in their blue uniforms. Northwestern in the white.
The Cats.
The Cats. I mean, you see the future Golden Domers. There are a lot of Irish fans out there in all sports. Not too many times you see future Golden Domers on youth jerseys. But these ladies will be attending the University of Notre Dame in a few years. Interception there. Turnover. Look at the speed coming down the field. Number 19 for Northwestern.
And this was something that the Cats really did well in the semifinal. Was just transition. Just transition. They, if I can score in 10 seconds, why would I want to wait 2 minutes to score? Let's just do it. So
penalty.
You're going to see Skane with the ball. Nope. Pat moving on over.
This looks like a penalty, right?
Dylan Amonte with the ball.
1-1, the score.
A twister shot there. Nice save.
Oh, it bounced up over her head.
That's a goal. Yeah, the goalie makes the save. And that's just a heartbreak for the goalie there. Sophia Salgado.
You should see this thing go over her head and with spin bounce into the net.
Yep.
Over her head, look.
She got a glove on it.
And then it just, wow, what's the odds on that coming down like that?
Honestly, you see that once a summer.
You do?
You really do. You get these crazy, crossbars or, the ball is totally smooth, but the spin that gets on that, off deflections and stuff like that, once in a while you do see that, something like that. And that's just unfortunate, But it was a great shot, great save. That's just the way the ball bounces.
Well, it's 2-1. We're in the opening minutes of our game. Our final championship game here in the Northstar division.
Yeah, Abigail Machin at the draw. I'm not sure. I didn't catch the Cats number. We've seen
good.
And
That's a great
Machin
play
with the
there.
ball. Yeah.
That was a great play.
Machin was one of the unsung heroes of the last game. Oh, wow. Nice move forward.
Whoa. That was a fast attack there.
That is impressive.
Oh, so impressive they knocked her down in the celebration.
You hate to see that. That's Madison Ahern.
Just bypasses a couple people here. Look, I'll just take it myself. Almost got hit in the head.
Yeah,
whoa, that's a player.
Cats are chasing the stick, just going to dip underneath.
2-1.
Madison Ahern is out of Cohasset, Massachusetts.
2-1 for the future Golden Domers. The Cats, good crowd on hand. Boy, of course, if you're in Lake Placid this week and you don't notice lacrosse, obviously you are blind.
If you're a fan of women's lacrosse, Lake Placid's where you need to be right now. We had the UWLX 2 semifinal games. That's 4 professional women's lacrosse teams playing yesterday, for free. That's free. That's a free game. And now we have the Northstar, not only the Northstar Invitational Camp, but now we have the Northstar the division. This is a fantastic. If you want to be involved with women's lacrosse, you need to be in Lake Placid this week every year. And
then Friday night, Lacrosse Sports Network is here also. They're going to be filming the Legends game. Right now we're on the Lax All Stars Network here, and we're doing it. 2-1. 2-2. Excuse me.
Correct. That was the equalizer goal.
Yep.
I mean, every goal is the most important.
Look at this. Sneak in here. Look, you got to take it away.
Yep.
She was
hand up. Yep, we had the call. Right on the back. There was a little check there.
So that's going to be a free shot
here?
It's
going to be a free shot.
Wow.
I'm not sure. I think they're going to mark her out at the 18.
She was, so they bring it back to that certain spot, right?
Correct. There's 2 arcs, and I guessed 18. It's like there's a 12 and a 6, I believe. For all those at home, I do apologize. I'm not a women's lacrosse aficionado. I am learning, though.
But there's a lot of tournament rules here, too, that are a little different than the norm. And our referee down there, Liz Brush. She's
Oh, wow.
from Sparks, Massachusetts.
I'm not sure what the call was, but we are now going blue ball. Golden Domers ball.
Again, Liz Brush from Sparks, Maryland is our ref. On the sidelines, Laura Pearl. She's from Manchester, Connecticut. And Donna Asuri is from Hull, Massachusetts. Okay, on the attack, the Golden Domers.
We'll see if the Golden Domers. I almost like it was almost a bad thing, like, but it kept working for them. They attacked instantly, and I love to see it. You know, every coaching strategy you've ever heard is like, all right, let's get set, and but these guys just go. Look at that. That's no.
Wow, left her feet.
Not even 20 seconds into a possession.
So that's the strategy: attack and attack often. There was no
Molly
conservative,
Carr,
conservative play around the net there.
No, and Molly Carr had a couple goals in the first one. The offensive power here is just absolutely fantastic. Look at that, and you saw this time and time again in the semifinal. Just, you know, feeding from behind. You know, find the cutters. The Golden Domer cutters are just as effective. You know, they're just as beneficial as the feeders. Player to watch is number. Where are we here? Number 33, Ellie Mooney out of Pittsford, New York. That was not her assist, but we will look to see her. Oh,
look at that!
Another draw controlled by the Cats.
Well, do you find a tall face-off person like that usually in there?
You also see shorter ones. You know, there's a it's kind of like rock paper scissors. You know, sometimes paper covers rock. Sometimes, you know, there's all. That's the nice thing about lacrosse is, you know, there is no one set size. You know, great players at all positions come in all shapes and sizes.
Well, a little slow, deliberate play here by the Cats. They're down 3-2.
That's fantastic.
That's pretty unbelievable from
that's fantastic.
15, 16-year-old athletes, right? Wow. That's just stick high up in the air.
Just a nice touch. She's open for a second.
Wow.
She's open for just a second. That's number 5, Kira Shanley.
Wow. Where's she from?
Kira Shanley is from Fayetteville, New York. She's an FM girl.
Another hotbed of lacrosse.
Plays for the Salt City Snipers. That's the club run by Drew and Blair White. Sorry, Drew, I blanked on your last name there for a second. Long day. So she's a local product, you know, upstate New York girl. We have a bunch of those, a bunch of Long Island. We also have a bunch of Maryland girls out here. The Cats also have players from Michigan, Illinois, Pennsylvania, South Carolina, and Connecticut. Might
be the most diverse team in the tournament.
You know what? That first matchup we had was very much New York and Maryland. This Cats team is very much, you know, representative of more of the country.
So we're not at 3-all here in this women's championship game in the Northstar division at the 29th annual Lake Placid Summit Lacrosse. And talent, boy, if you're to see the game, look at that.
Oh, there's another goal. I'll tell you what, we're going to see a 20-20 finish here.
That's what the fans are paying their money for. It's 4-3 now for the Golden Domers. And athleticism.
Look at that, just the ability to bring that ball all the way around there. And that, of course, is number 1, Molly Carr again. Molly's got 2 goals this game.
So it's free substitution, in and out, no problem? Or
Correct. You got to match 1 for 1 when you substitute. You know, when you can come whenever you're on a dead ball like this. You pretty much can come and go as you please. But during a game, yeah, you sub. You know, you match feet. I think that's a very, very athletic move. It's underrated. You know, that reaching up that one hand, that very shallow pocket. And the call goes against the Cats for the Golden Domers.
She might go all the way in.
It's number 2, Madison Ahern with that athletic move.
And again, you discussed it earlier in the previous games that these athletes never really got together till last week at the Northstar camp held at Northwood School in Lake Placid, beautiful prep school. That 150 of the best college players in the U.S., 9th, 10th, 11th graders, are here. And boy, there's a lot of college recruiters hanging around that field.
Yeah, I mean, most of these girls kind of know where they're going already. But yeah, if you need some, there are some uncommitted girls here. This is.
Look at about no gloves. What's with no gloves? I mean, the helmets are one thing, but boy, don't they get banged on that?
You know what? It's illegal to check the hand, obviously, but it's got to happen. It can't feel good. Ellie Mooney with the ball here. You know, if I had to predict the future, I'm going to say she'd take 3 steps and feed the crease. Oh, yeah.
Oh, this pass there.
Looks like it was an errant pass.
So that was a pass out. Oh, no,
Turnover, taken by the Cats. Ellie Mooney recovers it. Oh, that's...
Good contact here.
Mugged again. Well, and Mooney's going to get herself a yellow card.
So she's off for 2 minutes?
Correct. Conked her right on the head. Fighting through the check was number 2, Erin Kuykendall. Had herself a great semifinal as well.
Championship game of the 2014 Northstar Division. 8 minutes, I think.
8 minutes, I believe. I just heard in my ear.
24 teams of future stars of women's lacrosse started here yesterday.
There's some discussion
Monday.
going on. I have no idea what's going on.
Does the clock continue to run in something like this?
This is a running clock situation. You know, just in a tournament venue. Oh wow, yeah. I don't know a whole lot. That's a shot to the head, and she was not going to the goal. So she's going to be on that arc right there. I guess that is the tighter arc, and we'll see a free shot. That is number 7 for the Cats. This is Sarah Jakes. Sarah Jakes stopped.
Nice save.
Oh, unable to make the second save there. We saw a fantastic save from Sofia Salgado. I honestly lost the shooter. I don't know who had the ball there to finish.
4-3 on this save. It's 4-3. Great save.
Fantastic save.
Wrong bounce to the wrong person, and they score on the rebound. It makes it 4-4 here in this championship game.
I believe that was Jane Hansen with the ball. The goal.
Good crowd on hand. A lot of parents, grandparents, next-door neighbors, neighborhood. I mean, the town of Lake Placid. Looks like we got a timeout here. So you can see the mountains in the background. It's starting to clear a little bit. And usually we see the ski jumps off looming on the right that we could see Mount Marcy off the back of it, but a little rain. And Adirondacks, USA. Boy, if you haven't been up to the Adirondack Mountains, this is the place for you and your family year-round, from skiing to hiking. Unleash your sixth sense. Nike, big supporter of the 29th annual Lake Placid Summit Lacrosse event. Sticker Mule is sorry about that, a little production issue. Sticker Mule, longtime sponsor of the Lax tournaments. Now we're ready for a brief timeout. Looks like we're ready to resume play.
So these draws are kind of, they're going the way draws should go. They're about 50-50. And then what you're saying now, we do see a smaller face-off, or draw girl for is that Maddie Balter taking off face-off for the Golden Domer? Nope, that is Casey Coma, maybe? Yeah, Casey Coma, number 17. definitely not one of the taller players, but you know.
She looks tall to me compared to any other face-off person we've seen. But so here comes the Golden Domers with a 4-4 score. We expected a lot of goals, but they seem to slow down.
Ellie Mooney is a dangerous feeder.
Must have been a set play because she came from the far left, across the net, free. Can't believe she was this free.
Mooney Tacoma.
But look at the pass. Was the pass on the money or what?
Yeah, absolutely. That might be, honestly, since I've been watching today, that might be 10 assists for Mooney.
5-4.
Fantastic catch and finish by Casey Coma.
Future Golden Domers in the lead. We think about 6 minutes left in this first half of the championship game.
Once again, we'll head to the draw circle here. There might be a slight advantage for the Golden Domers. It does seem like they've had more than...
They're right under the attack right there.
Yep, so there's a foul. They can keep playing on through that. Those are some of the newer rules. For those at home, the quote-unquote freeze tag rule has been removed or edited, allowing for a more free-flowing game. I don't hear too many complaints. And
right in front. Yeah. This is dangerous. Northwestern, Notre Dame has controlled play in the last 5 minutes. Oh, somebody.
Interesting.
Look at that little sportsmanship there.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's the thing. Is these girls.
We got a penalty shot. Looks like.
How did she get on the ground?
Right there, number 4.
Bam. Yep. 12 clipped Mooney just a little bit. Nothing malicious, but she got her. So Mooney is right hand. She's on the right side of the goal. The goalie will try to stay big and at the same time holding their pipe.
I don't think I'd like the goalie position.
No. It's Logan Lilly in goal for the Cats.
Seems like the referees have a lot of 4 minutes to go. Referees seem to be very involved in this game.
More so than the first two.
Yeah.
More so than the first two.
Liz Brush, the head referee from Sparks, Maryland. They did a retake on this.
And there she goes. Ellie Mooney with, I believe, her third or fourth point on the day.
So the first 2-goal separation of the day. It's the Golden Domers 6. The Cats.
It's going to be 3.
4.
Could that be 7? That's 6. 6.
Pretty easy, huh?
6 goals, and it's only been not that long. We have 10 goals in just as many minutes almost. Averaging a goal, not every 2 minutes, every about 90 seconds we're getting a goal here. That's fast paced. It's fun to watch. See if the Cats can stop the bleeding and notch one of their own. Starts with a draw.
Spending a lot of time here.
And a good check. And this is a big possession for the Cats. Unable to corral it. Domers will have to clear. Salgado with the ball, the goaltender.
So the Cats need a turnover. They just got it.
And there it is. Now, the Cats were fantastic on the ride against UNC. They forced a lot of errors out of the Baby Blues. Right down the middle, right down Main Street. Move the ball around. Now, 2 schools of thought here. Like, we need a goal and we want it now. Or, let the defense take a break here. We've played a lot of defense in the past, 5 minutes here. So, what do you want? You want the rest? Which you have well, not going to get much. And an excellent job there. Off the bar.
You can hear it from up here.
Yeah. That's Ellie Hansen with a fantastic play to get the ball back. But there is, unfortunately, a turnover, and the Domers are heading up.
Couple minutes left.
90 seconds. Number 14 for the Domers had stopped playing and just checked after the whistle and looked around like, why'd that happen? If I'm the Domers and I'm up 2, I might play for that last shot. Don't let the Cats ever see the ball again this half. Here is the assister.
She's been involved in a lot of goals in that semifinal game and this one here.
And we are under 60 seconds here, and
see, they're thinking they're playing for one shot here.
You know, I think that's the smart play.
Oh, here comes the...
Oh, wow. That is an absolutely fantastic grab. I need a jersey number here.
7-4 now. Patience. They were rewarded with being very patient here.
What a pass. What a grab.
Yeah, what a grab.
Reach right on up there. That's number 21 for the Golden Domers. Number 21 is Madison Moti.
I'm not sure. I lost the person before.
Madison Moti getting her first goal of the day.
Women's lacrosse. Wow.
Tell you what, when men's or women's lacrosse, when it's played at a high level, it's just entertaining to watch. Just that ball moves through time and space, and just the athleticism and the coordination it takes to find that ball in motion and redirect it into an empty part of the goal. Fantastic job.
What they call there?
I don't know.
Well, go Notre Dame, get one more chance here. We're down in the final seconds.
Oh, they called it there. Maybe should have been a play on.
A lot of whistles this first half.
Tell you what, I thought it was a clean check, but the referee says otherwise. Should probably listen to the referee in that situation, not me.
A lot of whistles this first half.
Logan Lilly needs a big stop here. Gets it. Great touch. Great touch by Logan Lilly to...
We got to be down in the final seconds. More stoppage of play.
The ref.
That's it? No?
There really is a little more, not interference, but instruction from the officials in this game. And that will do it. That is halftime.
Halftime. Well scored at the half. The Notre Dame Future Stars, the Golden Domers, they're up 7-4 over the Future Stars of the Cats for Northwestern. Pretty entertaining first half, and you know, the sponsor up here is the Adirondacks Tourism Group, and we'd like to show you how to canoe in the Adirondacks in the summer. If you like canoeing, hiking, check this commercial out.
My family had a camp, and every summer we would come up for a few weeks. And I remember the serenity of my mother and how much she appreciated it and how much she enjoyed it. I was too young to know any better. But she loved the sunrise and the sunset and looking out over the water. And as I got older, I started to feel all those things. I was 19 years old, I came back, and it was so calm and so clean and so pure. I had never been to a place like this before. I wanted all of this to be in my backyard. Bird of the Adirondacks. The sound of the Adirondacks would be the loon. The smell would be balsam. I love that smell. The summer is starting to end, and it's inevitable. And you feel the water is starting to change as the nights are getting colder. The days are getting shorter. I'm getting in this water. I'm here and nothing else matters. I'm hiking this mountain, the sun, the people, the water, the weather, laying on the hot rocks, a panoramic view of perfection, looking down and seeing, oh my gosh, it's like Christmas. And what could be better after a long day of being out on the water with your friends than to be on an island camping with them? The crackling of the campfire, your friends' laughter. We all bonded that day, for sure.
For over 20 years, SportInsurance.com has provided coverage online, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We were the first to specialize exclusively in sports insurance and the first to make it easy to get. We cover hundreds of sports across all 4 seasons in leagues, teams, associations, both amateur and professional, and we insure all the Olympic sports. For more information, go to SportInsurance.com. A world of sports, one place for insurance. When I go like this. Welcome back to Lake Placid. Lake Placid, the ski jumps, the iconic ski jumps, exciting first half. John Morgan with Brian Whittemer. Brian, we have highlights in the first half between this future Golden Domers and the Northwestern, or the Cats, and it was a lot of talent on both teams, but the Golden Domers got the edge in the first half.
And what you're going to see here is just tons of offensive talent. We had 11 goals in one half, and you're going to see more. I promise you, you're going to see more goals in the second half.
You know, Northwestern had some opportunities, but they just did not have as much possession of the ball.
No, and then a big advantage was at that draw circle. We did see Notre Dame, the Golden Domers control, I would say 70% of those draws, whether right off the draw or that second opportunity, that first.
Well,
and yeah, just you see here, that's probably my favorite goal right there. What you're seeing here, that reach back and grab.
7-3, and second half is ready to start, and. The Northwestern, I think, has to find a way to get more possession, no turnovers, and they have to make their shots count.
I want to see the Cats play how they played in their semifinal. Right now, I haven't seen necessarily that aggressive play. I haven't seen that I'm going to the goal. I dare you to try and stop me.
The flip, did it go high enough? It's like it did.
Apparently.
I just learned the rule from you earlier in the day.
Maybe a little bit of a push there. Golden Domers retain the ball.
Here they go. They've got a 7-4 lead, excuse me. So different strategy in the second half. You think the coach is going to say, do what you did in the first half?
For the Domers, I would say, hey, more of the same. But it's not just that simple. It's, hey, don't let up. I need you to play how you played in that first half. I need you to play like that in that second half.
Well, this doesn't look like that attacking style, though. Remember, they didn't do this in the first
half.
half. The first half, they were, slicing and dicing in the crease and shooting quickly.
Every 20 seconds, the Golden Domers, they're feeding the crease.
Here they've got a 45-second.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Play a little possession, find your spot.
There we go. That's a miss. Turnover.
A rare missed opportunity on the crease. Up there. Oh. Opportunity, but unable to connect. The Domers are
back in the attack.
Up and out.
And this is what we saw from them in the first half. Look at this. They're going to out of bounds.
Ouch. That hurts. It's you can't push. You can have equal pressure. It's not a cross check.
Not a cross check like in
hockey. So I can meet you with that check, but I'll tell you what, equal pressure. That's still. These girls are tough.
So Notre Dame goes back to its conservative offense.
Yeah, we had Jacqueline Wolak with the ball, surveying the options here. Now, strategy is not my strong suit in women's lacrosse, especially. I got to think that the Cats have to put a little pressure on this ball. Here we go.
Good.
I don't necessarily know why they doubled
9-4. They made that look easy.
Yeah, you'll see here on the replay, you'll see number 28, Isabel Skane, just kind of double, and there's nobody was beat, so obviously, mathematically someone's open, and Wolak was able to find that open player and make the Cats pay.
Hey, they did. It's double the score now.
I wouldn't write the Cats off, though. I think that lacrosse is a game of runs, and I think that it'd be foolish to say that the Cats will not be scoring any more goals. So we'll see.
Possession again. What happened there?
I'm not sure what happened there. Oh, we had
glasses off, so that's a automatic stoppage in play. And I am just shocked that they don't wear helmets and they don't wear gloves.
It's tough girls, man. Tough girls.
Beating up on the knuckles.
That was Casey Coma again, winning another draw. And you know what? She had the wherewithal to lose her goggles
and keep going
and catch the ball. She won that ball off the draw clean, and well, obviously something hit her face. Her eye was on the ball the whole time.
Nice save.
Wolak almost had that one there.
So the Cats need to strike.
That's a big save for Logan Lilly right there.
8-4 deficit. Looks like a little confusion going on here.
And what the Cats were able to do to the Domers was that, or the UNC was that.
This is a good attack. This is what we saw Northwestern do, or the Cats do
in motion, transition ball. You know what? They're getting the ball moving down fast, but they're not going anywhere with it.
Well, remember, they scored 14 goals against the Baby Blues of Carolina.
Tell you what, the Golden Domers might be on track to score more than that.
It's a very important possession for the Cats.
Trying to find an open cutter. Sarah Jakes. Blocked in front. Jakes almost has it.
Yeah, maybe a turnover. It's going to be...
This is a big ball for the Cats. Got to have it. I think they called cover. You're not allowed to cover the ball with your stick. You're not allowed to, rake it in like you are in men's lacrosse.
Really, you can't. You
cannot.
Like,
you can't. It's called covering, and you can't. I don't believe you can color with either side of the stick.
Really?
You can't cover it and rake it back in.
That's the only. The 1 year of lacrosse I played a long time ago. It's the only skill I had.
Yeah, I tell you what, it does make it easier. If I played women's lacrosse for a game, I would think I would be in big trouble.
Foul out.
I don't know. Also, don't know if that's.
Can you foul out? Can you get disqualified?
You can get a red card, which is a disqualification. An exit from the game. I don't believe that has any implications on the next game or anything. It's just a matter of, hey.
Do you see that more in the men's game?
No, the men's game you can foul out. 5 minutes of personal fouls, and you are disqualified.
Oh, really? So there you go. They're learning more about this fastest growing sport in the United States.
We're learning together.
John Morgan and Brian Whitmer, and we're bringing you live action here on the Lacrosse All-Stars Network for this championship game between the Golden Domers.
Oh, wow, what a grab.
Just scored again to make it 9.
She's having herself quite the day. I believe that was Casey Coma.
Good feed.
17. Yep, Casey Coma. Yeah, she was the one who lost the goggles on that draw. I tell you what, I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, she's going to grab a sub now, but tell you that I really like to see the well-rounded athletes. I can take a draw. I can play defense. I can score. I'll get that ground ball. That's a lacrosse player. We love to see the same athletes all up and down the field. I bet she'd be a pretty decent goal if you put her in there too.
That's athlete.
That'll be a redraw.
Yeah.
The ball does have to go higher than it's either the shoulders or the head.
Well, the one we saw before wasn't above the head. It must have been above the shoulders. They let it go. Well, the Cats haven't scored in a long time.
The Cats have possession, though. That is a big possession. Number 5, Kira Shanley. Had herself a great game in that semifinal.
Yeah, remember, the Cats scored 14 goals against the North Carolina Blue, the Baby Blue they were called.
Sarah Jakes. Moves it on up.
She had a number of goals in that game. Looking like
Amanda Kramer finds that open cutter. Pipe. Ooh, no call.
Best friend of the
Interesting.
goalie.
That's interesting. She got mugged. That was an interesting no call there.
Well, there comes the Domers up on the attack. And the ladies in the purple shorts have to retreat. Long run here. This is what we saw out of the Golden Domers in the first half. Now it looks like they're going to set it up. Nobody on the attack here. Look at this. Oh, that's a penalty.
Yep, just a quick restart. No reason to sit there and talk about it.
Northwestern seems to be putting more attack, more pressure on the ball.
Big shot.
Well, I think the Cats are in need of a turnover. Time is a running.
Yeah, it's not to that point where they need to press out, but the next shot needs to be a stop. Just like that. Nope. The ball will remain with the Golden Domers. The next, for the Cats' sake, the next goal needs to be theirs. Going down 6 with a running clock it's a place you don't want to be. Mooney with the ball. Dangerous feeder.
She's got about 10 assists here in 2 games.
I'll tell you what, it might be more than that. She's been electric. Just every pass she throws is right on the money. I wonder if, it might be minuscule, but that peace of mind of having that helmet on allows her to, have just the vision she has on the field. I am surprised I don't see more women without helmets or with helmets on.
I've been saying it all along.
Oh, great save there, Matchstick. Logan Lilly, big save. Now, you mark my words, if the Cats come back, it started with that save right there. Well,
Well, they got a chance.
exactly. I mean, retaining that possession, successful cleared.
So she's going to try to take it herself.
Triple teamed. That'll probably be a shot.
Glasses got knocked off.
I'm just telling you, every time these girls are tough. Every time those glasses come off, that means there's contact to the head.
Right there.
Right there.
Yeah, that hit.
And slow motion. Oh, got her right in the, yeah.
In the neck.
Yeah. And then,
There's with the glasses.
Boy, I don't know if the...
Great work by the team in the replay. Oh, there's live action. Shot by Northwestern.
Looks inside.
Couple cutters.
From there, yeah.
No results. Slasher.
That was knocked down.
Retrieved nicely.
A name I haven't heard much this game is Isabel Skane. And she's on the sideline. She does have a bandage on her leg.
She might be hurt.
She
dominated the other game.
She killed it the other game. Well, that'll be a turn. That's an unforced error. Unforced turnover against the Cats.
With Izzy out, as they were calling on the first game, she was the centerpiece of the attack for the Cats. And
everyone worked well with her. It wasn't a one-girl show, but
we haven't seen shots on goal at all from the Cats.
Yeah.
Well, they're coming back here. Boy, the fitness in this game. This is 80 yards running right here.
It's a long field. 110, I believe, is the length of the end line to end line. I don't know if we were playing on a slightly shorter field.
Tournament field.
Yeah, we got to fit 6 fields in it's a big space, but it's not unlimited space.
Not a bad view, huh?
Oh, I'll tell you what, it's picturesque. It's a good word for it.
Another turnover. Here comes the Golden Domers,
They
number
had-
7.
I don't know that they've exactly converted all of them to goals, but those turnovers are just punted. Oh, wow. Jeez.
That looks like a little frustration there.
Yeah. That's,
Did we get a yellow card? Yep.
Yeah,
She's going
that's-
off. And I think we can say that
now,
It was aggressive.
Now that second contact was incidental. That was not a call whatsoever. But that first one, and 13 still on the field, and I missed who got the actual yellow card, but I do think there was some frustration built into that check. And, that's okay. That happens. Northwestern fans, Northwestern parents trying to rally the troops.
and Notre Dame goes into its conservative offense. Time on the clock, 6 minutes.
Oh, wow, look.
Push from behind. This could be a shot, right?
It could be. It's Johanna Kingsfield with the, shoot the. I thought it was great defense. Unfortunately, I think it was just a little too much. But if she doesn't make that check, that's an easy goal right away. And at least now they've got a chance. The goaltender gets to see it.
About a 80% conversion rate, would you say?
That's the number we're figuring.
Shouldn't shoot,
Sometimes it's the prudent move not to.
especially when you're up by 5 goals.
So those girls that are about 5 yards apart, they're when they hear that whistle, they're converging on you. It's not just a free shot, as in like a free throw. Someone's coming to get you on that whistle. We have a ball down. All kinds of white around. And it should have been a quick restart, but I don't know. That's twice now I've seen that quick restart should have been implemented, and I don't know. It's a relatively new rule. The officials are getting used to it, just like the players. These players, I was just informed by Ashley Gersick Murphy, in the break there, that these girls have never played these rules before. These are high school girls who are playing a very advanced form of rules, and how they've adapted to it is just instantly. And they look like they've been doing it for years.
There.
Oh, wow, what a save.
Wow, everybody thought it was a goal. They were clapping.
Sophia Salgado, what a save. Nice job. If the Cats are going to make a run, it's important for the and there it is. There's that goal.
Well, they're going to need to do a lot more of that. That cuts the score to 9-5. Soft pass.
Errant pass, not caught. Garbage
Good
goal in the
pickup.
back. Yep.
They all count.
Oh, hey, I made a living off it. Amanda Kramer with the garbage goal. Good find, way to be in the right place at the right time. And, that fundamental, it took her less than a second. Just pick it up, it's in the goal. And now we're seeing Isabel Skane on the field. It could have just been her turn to sub. Maybe I just haven't seen her out there, but it does seem like her presence is not being felt in this game like it was in that second semifinal.
Contact. The Notre Damers are off to run out some more clock.
Casey Coma's goggles fell off again. Picked off there.
Picked off. Turnover. Here come the white and the purple. The Cats, the future stars of Northwestern. And
An excellent pickoff by Maddie Balter there. I don't understand why it's their ball, but it is.
a couple Northwestern players trying to put pressure on the goalie, and the goalie is...
Salgado gets jumped, yeah.
Can you hit the goalie like anybody else? Or, well, you can't.
The same checking rules apply to the goalie as any other player on the field. Just because it's the goalie and she's wearing pads doesn't mean you can start swinging on her. She's protected by the same rules. I don't believe the goalie can score. I've heard different rules on that. The goalie can't cross half. I would need to ask someone more knowledgeable about that rule, but I don't believe. I do believe you have to check the goalie just the same. So we had a transition play there. Unable to convert is number 2, Madison Ahern. She was fouled, and I believe I just saw a yellow card come out as well.
Yeah, there's
marching off is number 12 there. Kendall Helpham.
Are they 2 people down? Just one?
One down. And there's another foul. She's going to get another free shot. There's a little contact in there. I didn't think I saw anything too egregious.
Got to be less than 3-4 minutes here. Penalty shot.
Buried.
Lax All-Stars Network. That's what we're streaming this game on.
And looks like we might have a TV timeout here.
No, there's...
Or not.
Good. Pretty easy goal. There's our double digits.
What a bear. I mean, just percentage-wise, if you're shooting on a goalie, men's or women's, 4:30. 4:30 left in the game.
30 seconds to go. In the match between the future stars of women's lacrosse here in the U.S., you're watching athletes who are committed to play at Notre Dame in the blue, athletes who are committed to play at Northwestern, the Cats, in the white and the purple.
Here come the Cats.
And the level of play of women's lacrosse in the last few years, you're seeing how improved it is.
Oh, skyrocketing. Absolutely.
The game is just
it's different.
Blown up here in the United States.
Show me a game from 1995. And show me this game. Yeah. And it's just not the same.
These are 15, 16-year-old female athletes. Very impressive.
Oh, wow.
Nice. She came a long ways with that stick in the air, right?
Yep, all alone.
So
Jane Hansen finds herself
keeping
absolutely
things respectable. 10-6.
Fantastic feed. Jane Hansen lost her defender.
Yeah,
we're not even going to see her defender entering. Oh, there she is.
She's in no man's land.
Yeah. I tell you what, you turn your head for 1 second on these girls, and they're gone. And when you have your defender hung up like that, that's an easy feed, easy finish. 10-6. Domers leading the Cats.
A little flick, that's all that is, huh?
It really is. It's not a giant motion. You know, you have
some strong wrists.
Ouch. Or 12 for the Cats there. Kendall Helpham. I believe she got a card earlier. Fouls again. Mooney.
The Cats got to get a turnover.
Madison Moat with the ball now. Pushes it behind. Yeah, it's gonna be a push. Yeah.
Shot, right?
Yeah. What we got here? I believe we're gonna see number 4 for Notre Dame. Yep, that's number 4. Jane McAvoy.
She's got a point-blank shot here.
McAvoy's been a fantastic feeder as well.
Why didn't she go for it there?
You know, she might have been a little pressured by the defenders there. She didn't have a clean run. There's a minute 45 left. They've done enough scoring to win the game. You know, they might as well not run the clock out, but they've done enough scoring.
10-5, 10-6. That's the score. The Golden Domers leading the Cats late in this championship contest from Lake Placid, New York. The Lake Placid Summit Lacrosse. The 29th year we've been celebrating lacrosse in Lake Placid.
As long as I've been around.
And this event here, there's 24 college teams of athletes who are committed to go to that college. These are freshmen, sophomore, and juniors, the future stars of women's lacrosse in the United States, and we have seen two wonderful semifinal games. And Brian, this has been not as exciting as that 10-9 Notre Dame Maryland game.
That doesn't mean we're not seeing a close score, but we are seeing that same level of talent. These Domers have not stopped playing the exact same way. Like they're fantastic.
They had to score 2 goals in the last minute to come back to beat the Free State from Maryland.
Yeah. Yeah, they had a little bit of a lull there in the second half. Oh, wow.
That's frustration.
I believe she had the yellow before as well.
So how many times can you get a yellow card?
Apparently and that'll do it. That's the game.
Champions of the Northstar Division in Lake Placid, the future stars of Notre Dame, the Golden Domers. Appreciative crowd on hand. A lot of parents. Got to be a thrill for these kids, huh?
I'll tell you what, you get to come up to Lake Placid and play lacrosse in this iconic atmosphere. You know, it's not just the fields or the scenery or the competition. It's everything. It's everything at once playing up here. And for these Golden Domers and for the Cats and for the boys and the girls and the old men and for everyone, this is awesome.
Well, we're going to come back after the break. We're going to have some interviews, and let's take a look at a message here from the Lax All-Stars.
There is more of a need for people in the human services and chemical dependency fields.
When I found North Country Community College, it kind of pointed me right to the job that I found.
I work towards achieving permanency, safety, and well-being for children that are in the foster care system.
I found a lot of benefit out of engaging in the internship program. Led me to being in the career that I'm in now.
And it affects real change in people's lives.
What if there was a place
where dreams are fostered,
where challenges are celebrated,
where time is well spent,
a place where you don't feel lost in the crowd,
where we're not just a number,
with programs designed just for me,
and for me,
and for me?
What if that place was closer than you think?
Contact nccc.edu for more information.
For me.
Hey, we're down here on the awards platform with the future stars, the Golden Domers from Notre Dame. Now going to Ashley Gersick Murphy, going through a congratulation awards speech. But you're looking at the future stars of future stars of lacrosse for Notre Dame. And 4 years from now, if you see Notre Dame in the Final Four, the first time you would have seen some of these young athletes was right here. So, look how excited these young ladies are. There's our MVP. I think we can just go off the air here, just with this congratulatory response. What a day we've had here. 2 semifinal games. Okay. Ladies, on behalf, congratulations. Let's have a celebration into the camera. Thank you. So that's it here today from Lake Placid Fields. Thanks for watching the Lax All-Stars broadcast. I'm John Morgan. On behalf of all my team, Brian Wetman, here we go. Thank you very much.